Right, I'll stop failing in a minute, alright? I have never failed so hard starting a stream. Can we have a very quick AV check to get us going here? Oh my god. So first of all, I left the black screen running during the intro. Then I left the microphone running during the intro startup so you could hear us talking. And then I forgot to change scene. Like at least I enabled the mic in the end, alright? So, you know. Hardcore failure is happening here. How are we doing anyway? Are we having a good Saturday? We're all good now. Oh my god. Cavacho Dion, I think it is. Can we give Cavacho Dion a nutty welcome? First of the day. Thank you. Welcome to the house, Cavacho. Hope I got your name right. I know, right, geek? We're seeing more power. Well, I can build us more power things if you want one of them.
I'm working on that. Once nuclear power is finished, I'll build the steam turbines.
Well, I think he's saying we've got a power problem now, though.
Do we?
Or we'll soon need more power, I don't know.
What land did you want filling in, Paul?
I think I've kind of worked around it slightly. I was gonna do it over here, but I've kind of threaded my way through this way instead.
Do you want to just come straight down?
It would be nice to just go. I'm worried about those pumps though. I don't know if they need to be. Like you've got a pump here in a lake now. I don't know if that's a problem. I'm guessing not.
No.
A bit to the right, I think. To the right is probably the best place. I can just come down that way.
Yeah, as long as you don't actually like cover up the piece of water that the pump is on,
yeah,
then it's fine.
Let's get rid of this. Move over there.
A whole bunch of shotgun shells just randomly appeared.
Yeah, I saw all these here, and I didn't know why, if there was a purpose.
Come a long way over this week or so. Really impressed by the progress made, Heyman.
Not a clue. There's a shotgun there.
Press P. Why, Matty? That's the base as it stands right now. It's got a perimeter wall around it. It's got an extra oil thingy up here. And we've got a problem on the west here. And you can see the pollution is about to reach a whole load of biters, so we're going to have to deal with this shortly. Offshore pumps become onshore pumps if covered.
Yeah. We're going to have to deal with the entire west side soon.
Oh, yeah.
Northwest and southwest. Actually, east is starting to creep in again too. Damn.
I'm continuing our ammo belt run. That's what I'm doing at the moment, guys. This is the ammo run of doom. It annoys me that you can build a conveyor belt on the other side of a pipe, but then you can't walk over to it because of the pipe.
Yeah.
What's the point of this game?
Just building some more land, Paul, so you can finish that.
Where are you building the land? I mean, I can finish it now.
Are you going to go around the outside of those?
Yeah, that must just come this way. That must come this way.
They're just going to do that, okay.
Gonna bring the train over. Our storage tanks are pretty empty. The train's pretty full.
Okay, so that's not gonna work. We're gonna split her up. So. There we go. Continuous belt-driven ammo all the way around the base. Tommy, we're playing 7 Days to Die this evening. Hey, Cricketer. Points this game. Sorry, points this game. So really, it's about logistics and assembly.
Should get a big boost of crude oil now.
It's about extracting resources off the planet. You've got resources, stone here, copper here, coal down there, iron. And you basically use machines and automation to create a factory. You use your factories to create
big
higher
attack.
and higher tier things.
West wall. There's a huge biter.
A huge biter.
Yeah, it was a blue one. It was massive.
Oh, the armored blue. Yeah, they're quite strong. I've had to deal with a couple of those things.
You're going to need some repairs over here.
Yeah, I think we're going to have to go and clear them out, to be honest. Has everybody got a tank and some stuff?
I'm just repairing this wall up.
They're just going to keep coming. So you've got these biters that are on the planet. And while you're advancing your technology, you're creating pollution. When the pollution gets near them, it generates a group of them that come and attack your base. So you've got this constant defense thing going on as well. Wow, it's going to be a problem getting through this forest, isn't it?
Charge through and I'll repair when we get to the other end.
I was going to say, I hope you got some repairs there. You've got to research new technology. So you got to do that.
To do a couple of runs and make a path through.
I'll stop a sec. Let's check I've actually got some repair things. Don't think I do.
Done.
I should probably leave some inside the tank. Oh, we've got the flamethrower. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Oh, I have got a repair tool. I've been stupid. Okay, you want a dawn raid?
A little bit of a bigger path on the way through now.
Yeah, go in there with a hand axe.
I can come with you guys if you need me to.
You go in there with a hand axe, so you'll be coming out with a plate with your ass on it. I'm telling you. Right.
If I have my tank on me.
Die, you vermin! Okay, that's that base gone. It's only a cheap hand drill, but it did the job. Yeah, the stuff out west is the bigger problem. Yeah, but I like the... I know the armor piercing does more damage, but I like the flamethrower. It's so cool. There's the blue one. He takes a few AP rounds, that guy. Let's get that guy down. Target the spitters first. Ouch, Sommy! Oh, there's another base spare. Oh my god, there's a few.
There's a lot of them.
There's just something very satisfying about using a flamethrower on cockroaches.
Oh, sorry.
I've crashed!
Sorry!
I'm only on 2 bars.
I have repaired, yeah, hang on.
Oh, I've got some, don't worry.
You better back out and repair that.
Oh no, I went the wrong way! There's loads of them! Ah.
Yeah, the biggest danger is not the biters, it's other tanks.
Yeah, it is. Oh, look, a little oil deposit.
Uh-oh.
So
And
have you guys unlocked the robots yet then?
yes,
Yeah.
but we just kind of have to set them up, mate.
We need a lot more construction of them, though. For which we need a lot of gears.
And I'm out of flamethrower
yes,
fuel.
grab 7 days this evening, dude.
Ramming time. Fuck.
Getting in a bit deep there, Jack.
Yeah, I was stuck.
Back off, I'm trying to take the heat off you. You really, I'll lead them this way. You've got to repair, dude. You've got too many blues on you, though.
I've got 3 red small ones still on me. I can't get rid of.
Yeah, what do you think would happen if you went in with just an axe?
Okay,
That
there's
was
only one
close.
left. Okay, squished it. Right, I'm gonna go and repair.
Could you possibly, when you're not busy, the devices move so we can see Whiteland talks? Oh, yeah. I know you like seeing Whiteland talk. There you go. How's that? Base is being attacked, or is that just
Not sure.
zombie engaging?
One object being damaged, which is us.
Burn them with fire. They're throwing things at me.
I think they quickly run back to the base and get some more fuel.
So many of them. I'm nearly out of flamethrower. Could you grab me some canisters of flamethrower while you're there?
Yeah, that's what I'm grabbing.
Because I'm now out. Yep, I am pretty low on ammo now.
I'll grab AP as well if I can find it.
Yep, I'm pretty low on ammo here.
Can't get through that door, it's too small.
That's that northern bit cleared.
Right, back in the base.
It's like you had fun here. Well, looking at the pollution graph, that should keep them off our back for a little bit. Some pretty big
there's
bases.
one south, I suppose, and there's one northwest as well, northeast.
There's a little base to the east that needs killing.
There's a lot of bases around, oh my god.
We really need to up our flamethrower production.
It's nice how they neatly line up you behind you to be slaughtered. They kind of chase after you.
I got 100 canisters.
What makes me laugh is they don't react to you burning them, so they just keep running at you despite the fact that you're flamethrowing them.
Right, I'm coming back out.
Oh!
Did you crash?
You
Yeah,
cut me up.
I was executing a very poor pit maneuver.
I got all out on dash cam.
Are we going around to the east side, or are we done with it tanking?
I think the west is okay for now.
Just going to pop that little small one off then.
I think the next problem's going to come from the south.
I'd like to deal with that little one northwest. Northeast, sorry.
Yeah, there's the northeast one he's dealing with for sure.
They're very close, and I'd like to get to that oil field.
Ouch.
I've got some fuel for you here for the flamethrower.
Oh god, and he broke a pipe. Hang on. This is not a good entrance.
I wonder if I can put this in your tank. That's rolling into a storage tank.
Stupid brakes.
There you go, I'm giving you some flamethrower fuel.
Thank you. I don't think that entrance... I don't think that entrance was put there before this pipe.
Aye, 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 aye.
I think this pipe needs to move, if I'm honest. This is not a good pipe. It's gonna get hit. If we was to bring it to here, I think it would work better. Go to there.
Alright, that's the southern one done.
It's more like...
I may need to create a very small forest fire.
Actually, what the heck was that linking to? What was that actually linking to? Confused now. Presume it was that. Just linking straight up, wasn't it? Did I sleep better yesterday? I did sleep better last night, apart from 3:30 this morning.
Oh, yeah,
My
yeah,
daughter phoned and asked to be picked up from the middle of town. So I got woke up at 3:30. So that was good. What's going on with the boiler? I don't know. Man's 2034. Dude! Oh my god. Am I reading that right, Mans? 10,400 bits followed by 3,000 bits. Just a half a month left for the snow to be gone. Also, almost can't wait. That's like 13,000 bits. Dude, oh, that's a lot of bits, man. Thank you so much, man. Thank you for the support. That is amazing. I hope you're well. We've got rid of our snow, I'm glad to say. It's all gone. Life is good again. Thank you so much for the support. Sabia, 28 months. Thanks for all the great content. Glad you're back on YouTube. Did you enjoy the video yesterday, Sabia? Welcome back, Draken. Thank you for the GGs in chat for Mans. It's super generous support. Really, really nice. I think we need to put some more gates up here. Or get rid of these. I don't like the gates like this. Prefer it like that. It's just a thing. Get the pizza ordered. That'll be a few pizzas. So I don't like these pipes are going to get wrecked, aren't they? That's coming into there. Going that way into there. I mean, you could thread your way through this, but it's not ideal. It's just not a good entrance. I think the entrance should go here. I think this is a better entrance.
Fire really is a good way of clearing trees.
I'm thinking, like, put that there. And...
That's the north taken care of.
Nice. Thanks, Rob Stuck.
in terms of it working fine because you remember it not working properly.
It was a Game of Thrones joke.
Oh,
Yeah, I was thinking the same. Destroy 10k trees with fire. Pyromaniac. Achievement.
My bad.
I like how I got an achievement for something you just did.
Just don't tell Greenpeace.
Already on the phone, dude.
Wow.
loyalty.
We'll fill that in. And we'll relocate the gate to somewhere a little bit more sensible. There you go. That's better. Oh, I need the numpad. Radioactive potato, how you doing? Oh, is that all the concrete I've got? Let's come
Well,
back.
the construction robots are repairing things then.
Yeah, I think you need to make the constructor bot, what are they called? Like the little bases they go into, you need to scatter them around the base so you get a proper flow. Well, I consider playing Eco. What's Eco? Likes technology, probably around 4 o'clock. This one's the Pavel interview. I think we can build some more power things here. Steam engines and stuff. What do we need for steam engine? Who's playing today? Whiteland. I'm sure you recognise his voice. Sommy and Jack. Captain Jack. Boiler, steam engine. The update was really quick, Puka. Puka, on what? Oh, PS4 Pro to 5.0. Oh, your PlayStation. Gotcha. Right, we're going to need to break into this. Let's get some water flowing down here. We can tack 2 more on the end here, actually.
Happy anniversary.
It's a nice quick win. The game is rubbish. Wow, you could not be more wrong than you are right now. Let me spin this around. I thought I had pipes. Andrew Stiles, half a year, so Paul. Should I go for the takeaway first year? Maybe KFC? Or continue with the healthy eating? Dre. Why do you put Dre on the end of that? No, you shouldn't use fast inserters for this. You should always use coal. Always use coal. Burn it inserters for power. Always. Oh, because it's you. Okay, Dre. Should you use the first takeaway this year? Maybe a KFC. So I went to McDonald's last night, and I took my squirrel to McDonald's, and we had one of those new, what are they called? Grande Big Mac. That's what it's called. A Grande Big Mac. It's basically a Big Mac plus plus. Think of it that way. As for KFC, meh. Meh. I'm not massively into the KFC. I don't know, Dre. I think I don't like the idea of encouraging you to break from your very disciplined diet. I don't want to be responsible for that advice. So I'm going to say no, Dre. Stay strong. Don't do it, Dre. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with it, White. Something...
I keep clearing the line out, and I keep checking all the furnaces, and there's no copper in them. And there's no copper coming down the iron belt. Oh, wait, no, there is copper on the iron belt now.
There's copper on the iron belt, and there's copper ore on the iron ore belt, so... New viewer here, no disrespect meant to anyone, but it's really frustrating to see how many people are too impatient to give this game a chance or even try and understand what the point of it is.
What'll happen?
9-0.
There's a miner here on the end that's catching both.
Whether you're new or a veteran here.
Yeah, so all the miners that are on these edge.
Whether you're new or a veteran here, 9-0.
Deliver both.
I always appreciate, like, thoughtful people anyway, new or old. And I agree with you. This game is actually amazing. I think it's a bit like... It's a bit like a RimWorld kind of game, you know? It's, on the surface, it doesn't look that deep, but under the hood is just unbelievable depth. And a lot of people might look at it with the kind of graphics and say, oh, it can't be any good, look at the graphics. But there's a reason the graphics are like that, because this game scales like you wouldn't believe. It is a serious time destroyer, Floaty, I agree. How do you access the menu for the splitter? How would you access the menu for the splitter, Cranky? I'm not sure what you mean. Well, we're going to build some more of these guys, so we're going to need steam engines. I don't want to... I want to make sure they're not connected to those. No, that's not right. Something wrong with this layout. No, it probably doesn't matter. Like, there's a gap here, and there should be like 2 and then a gap and 2 then a gap. That's how I would normally do it.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
You can't choose what goes to which belt using a filter splitter. Yeah, this is the thing. Oh, I don't know if we have a filter splitter. I don't know if there's such a thing as a filter splitter. There's a splitter and a fast splitter. You've got a filter inserter, which I think we have. Have you worked out the problem yet? With the copper ore?
It's the way it's being mined. There's miners that are attached to both. Because that iron and copper deposit is kind of into each other.
Yeah, but they can still be filtered, can't they?
That's what I understand now.
Okay, I can still see copper ore coming down the line. Is that because it was already there?
Probably, yeah. Just needs running over and grabbing, I guess.
Oh, it's polluting the line, something nasty. Look at this.
Could you not just move the miners in the iron ore production?
If you just use the filter inserters, then they'll only take off what they're supposed to take.
The filter splitters are on 16. Yeah, we're staying away from 16 at the moment.
Yeah, but with the cost and consequence that eventually the line will get clogged up with the stuff that it doesn't want.
We
Well,
don't have it. The 15.
Iron is being taken and copper is being taken. So they are both being taken off
Let
the
them
belt.
sort that
so it
out. I'm going to
shouldn't
deal
get
with the
hooked up
power
with one or the
situation.
other.
Okay, get some boilers on that. Got to get coal down here now. Then we'll take a split feed off this coal here, bring it down the side though. That'll probably work. You can configure a circuit network to take care of that. Is this game hard to learn? Blue Belladonna. I think Blue Belladonna, the best way to learn this game is if you start playing it, there's like a mini tutorial that will teach you just some of the basics, but you'll very quickly learn that the game has a big tech tree for a kickoff, which can be a little bit inundating, knowing what to research next. At which point you're probably better watching Let's Plays and streams and that kind of thing to learn and ask. And then you get into the whole world of blueprints, because blueprints are cool because they're basically designs that people have put together that you can use. Again, they look massive, but they're just, you know, like a starter base, for example. It has your basic production and research, whereas these things are smelter arrays. That's all they are, just a smelter array. It's just a pattern that efficiently moves resources around. And there are blueprints for absolutely everything, you know, like solar power, mining arrays, that kind of thing. But, you know, I played this game for a long time without blueprints. So you can do it without blueprints. It just gets a bit easier later. Brawl Study, what do you mean, dude? What is rubbish exactly? The depth of the game is incredible, and with the modding it's practically infinite. Yeah, some of the mods have created some amazing mods, you know? Some of the modders have done some amazing stuff. Let's see. Let's do that. That's too far. I think even a red belt is not going to go that far. Yeah, in the wrong direction. I think the best I can do here we're going to have to come down to about here and then just belt it, I think. You're impatiently waiting for Sunday trucking. Dude, that's tomorrow. You've got all weekend to go, yeah? Since you played this last week, don't remember all the boilers, Riley. Yeah, we had all the boilers. I've only just added those. The game is exactly as it was last week we played it. We've not played it in between. What we do with that modders? Well, the difference is, Costa Coffee Fan, the difference between Factorio modders and, say, Eurotruck modders is Factorio modders get access to the Lua script. And this is what I've been saying about Eurotruck for a long time. They need to allow scripting. Because once you allow scripting, you can do so much more. So much more cool stuff. I don't smoke punk rock now, so I don't even know why you're here, to be honest with you, apart from to be a little troll. Why don't you watch somebody else and have a nice weekend? Right, let's build some belt. We need a splitter here. And then we shall come down here like that. Goes to here. You're going to take Mrs. Squirrel out for Mother's Day, Gampler? Sunday's a bit busy, and I'll be honest with you, I don't like going out on Mother's Day, because everywhere charges you more money, just because it's Mother's Day. And that really annoys me. So, I would rather go out on a different day, when it's a lot quieter and a lot cheaper. It's more belts. You don't need the coal, they're already hooked up to their engines. No, they're not. There's a there's a deliberate gap here, look. One boiler can power 2 steam engines. No. Tuscan dude. Never, ever, ever use electric inserters to feed your boilers. If you have a power failure, your inserters will no longer work. Yeah? If you rely on good old-fashioned coal technology, you will keep your boilers running, even when you have a power outage. Think about it. You're using the electricity you're generating to power the inserters that move the fuel in. That's a bad idea. You don't want to do that.
Are you putting down more boilers, Paul?
Yeah.
When this nuclear power finishes researching, we'll have steam turbines to put on them.
Well, that's cool. We'll have more redundancy.
Yeah, the steam turbines are like double efficient. So you only need one where you'd have 2 steam engines.
Okay, so then you can just remove some of these, or what?
Well, they'll be able to, where we've got 2 steam engines connected to a boiler, there'll be 1 steam turbine instead.
Right.
So it's kind of safe, space saving as well.
No, that's cool. I don't want to do any harm.
No, if we need the extra power for the time being, then you need it. It's nuclear power is taking a while to research.
Got water flowing. Just need to get electricity. So I knew there was a design problem. Whoever built that array didn't allow a gap in between those two. What do you do when you run out of coal? If you run out of coal, you need to start bringing more coal in, because you don't want to run out of coal, and you don't want to run out of iron, and you don't want to run out of copper. Like, literally, your whole factory breaks down if you run out of raw resources. It's just not something that you want to allow to happen. Can't reach that. Is this a medium? I need some mediums. Oh man, it's steel plates. 1 second. Raw resources, yeah. You don't need car companies telling me to spoil my mum. Yeah, but you know what it's like. Oops, don't need that many. You don't want your mum to be the one that you don't want your mum to be the one that's being left out on Mother's Day because all the other mums are being pampered, you know? It's awkward. Exactly, get more trains, Master.
Happy anniversary.
Wait, how did they...
Natter.
Where did they actually put that to power it? I don't get how they got electricity, these two.
Yeah, we can do that next one. After that, I'd like to do coal liquefaction as well.
Remove
And
that
start using the
wooden
coal
pole.
for,
What does that
oil.
mean?
Before it's worthwhile replacing belts, though, you need a lot of those robots made, the logistics robots, and I mean a lot of them. And you need to set up the network
So I
using
can't build in
the
here.
roboports.
This is why whoever built this made a mistake. This is what you need to do. You need to leave a gap here. But I can't work out how there was no gap here, but it's still being powered. These two.
Okay, dude.
How is that working? He's thinking of buying Haunted Call of the Wild. It's a good game. They just rolled out a patch for it to fix a lot of bugs. Mother's Day was hard for you, mainly because it was a time just under 9 years ago your mum passed away from cancer. I was only 8 at the time, Luke. I think it's weird, like, you know, I lost a grandparent when I was about 8, maybe 9. I lost my granddad. And, of course, I lost my mum last year, so this is the first Mother's Day where I've not had a mum. So it's not easy, and it doesn't get any easier, but you just learn to cope with things, I think. Hovering over the power pole shows what it powers. Yeah, I know. But that's a medium, so it's powering like 3 squares in all directions. But I can't work out how to get power to this one. So even if I put a medium here, it still doesn't hit these two. Or does it? What the heck? Why are these not running? I take it they're just redundant. Indeed, Gambler. Indeed. I don't believe we have the substation yet. Substation would be very useful. Oh no, we do. We do have the substation. But we're not making advanced circuits anymore. We've got some work to do on the base, to be quite honest with you. Where the heck is that train going up there? Crikey.
That's going to the other oil deposit.
You better put some defense up there.
Yeah, I will do. I'll get it all set up properly.
The boilers need water. They're getting water, see? Well, they should be. Or we've not fed them with water yet. Did I not actually hook the water up? What a star. What a star. That would definitely help. There we go. Right. More power is online. And more pollution with it.
Good. I like pollution.
The beast you need to keep away, I think they attack you in the polluted area. So what happens, Nickel, is... so you can see the red edge here on the pollution boundary. See? There's a pollution boundary. Still production stopped by copper. Here. So when the pollution reaches one of these little red biter bases, it causes some biters to spawn that basically come and attack you. That's the way it works. You can preemptively go and sort them out before that happens. Northwest, our pollution is about to hit a very big base.
Right.
So we're going to want to start thinking about loading our tanks up and things.
Are we going to start converting the base over to solar power as well?
We need a lot of accumulators, but yeah.
I've got 15 accumulators built. Probably not enough, but it's a good start.
How do you find your tank when you've forgotten where you left it?
I tend to just pick mine up all the time. I don't know if you can find it. I'm got mine parked up next to me at the moment.
See, that's not my tank. That is not my tank. Whoever's tank that is, it's not mine.
That's mine if it's parked near the...
It's full of
Copper.
coal.
Yeah.
Trying to work out where mine's gone. There it is. I remember because I moved the gate over, didn't I? Right, I need some more flamethrower materials in here. Oh, somebody's robbed all the flamethrower. I blame Whiteland.
It may not have made any more from when I came down and grabbed it all for us earlier.
Wait, why is it actually not making more right now?
Did you set up a line for steel plate?
Oh, is it the steel the problem?
That was the problem last time we played, if I remember rightly.
Oh boy.
Only
That's
problem
right.
is, even up here for me, I'm starting to run low on steel now.
It has to be manually fed steel, I remember. I remember. I know. 353. It's 1 million. Wouldn't mind grabbing these two. What's that one? 809k, that's not a bad iron ore. Some coal nearby as well.
Did you swap the tanks back, Paul? Did you?
I didn't. Yours is still up there.
Okay.
So the problem with this game, you're always having to work out where your next resources are coming from. There's not a great deal of iron ore. Iron is pretty much what you need. Iron's like the primary thing in this game. There's an 869 up here, which we could bring the train. Could put it on the train and get it to move it back in. Take this 378 here. 353 there. But this one's 809. This is a very rich one compared to these. That's like that one is worth 2 of these. Over 2 of these. Iron ore's primary. Copper's vital as well. Did not know that pollution evolved the biters. What involves the biters GTX Max is you attacking them. Whenever you attack them, they get stronger. Just bear that in mind. What brand model do you have and would you recommend? Wheel? Depends what you're looking for, Nickel. What do you want to use it for? Okay, so we're going to need a bunch of big electric poles. We're going to need we're going to need a lot of electric mining drills. Let's go and get some more materials. Killing spawners and pollution speeds up evolution. Time, killing spawners, and pollution. Why does pollution evolve them? How many belts have we got? We're lacking in a few things here. I think we have to expand the base to the west, get that copper going, build some smelters, get some more iron and steel. Trying to think of the ratios. See, steel takes 5 iron plates, so if you've got 1 steel furnace array, you need 5 iron just to cope with it. It's nuts. If you want to roleplay it, pollution makes them mutate faster. Possibly pollution-related mutation? I guess. Just put a 200 in there. Let's grab some stuff with the tank.
Wow, we are really low on steel plate now.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem to be getting made very fast.
It takes a lot of iron to make a lot of steel plate.
What did I just... I just drove into a gun turret with my tank. That actually destroyed it.
Wow.
What the heck? Actually destroyed it.
I saw a robot.
Well, rip. So all the ammo inside was lost as well. Oh my god.
See, like those two boxes of iron plate, that would be better had if those were actually being turned into steel plate as well.
Yeah, but we do need less storage of that because I can't keep coming down here and taking hundreds at a time for different things. Same with the copper plate. They're the two things that are just needed so much.
I don't know where I got my tank license from.
We don't want to remove our backlog of those, really.
I'm gonna need to get some wall as well. You got any gun turrets on me?
But if you're that desperate for it, can you just pick it up the belt? I don't know.
Yeah, we've done that before, but when you start picking it off the belt loads, you start holding up processes. That's why we put down storage chests for all. But I mean, if you can put an arm in there that'll just
Stone production going on some more.
take stuff every now and then, like as long as it doesn't completely deplete our reserves, then it's not a problem. There's tons of copper being stored up here, though, if you need that at all.
A lot of plastic bars.
It comes off the end of the production belt.
A lot of plastic bars here. The plastic bar, like, how do we make fuel bars? Because fuel bars power the tanks for a long time.
Need to research it, don't you? You aren't there yet. Oh, there you are there. Solid fuel. There you go. All you need is petroleum gas.
Yeah, we've got that.
What are you wanting to research, sorry?
I'm saying we should probably start making solid fuel because it powers the tanks really well.
Yeah, don't you already have that coming out?
I thought. I don't think we do.
I thought you did.
Where's the stone production, the wall production? I can't remember where I left it.
In the middle. Follow the stone line.
Ah, there it is. Ah, yes, there's the concrete as well. Grab some
I think
concrete.
it's the production of blue science that's keeping us going slow at the moment.